Hey, Summers. It's been about a week and a half, I think, somewhere around that, since we last spent time together on talking about building your digital AI mentor for your summer experience. Uh, I hope that most of you have tried. If not, I get it. You're busy, you've got other things going on. I just wanted to interrupt your day with a very short video to give you some tips and to show you sort of the power of this versus working in just a blank chat window. So, if you recall, asking you to sort of build your own GPT based mentor, you do that by going to GPTs here and you go up here to create and you create one. Now, I obviously have one here, the Summer Associate Mentor Bot, and I want to show you really in this video the power of custom instructions, right? These are the instructions you're giving your bot on how to interact with you when you're having a conversation. And I say conversation because I don't want you to think about any of these tools as question and answer banks, right? You leave too much value on the table, and we tend to lock in on very, very narrow use cases. I want you to really think about this as a fluid dialogue with your GPT based mentor. You'll see what I mean here in a second. All right, I'm going to give you an example. So, say I'm one of you and I'm a summer associate and I've got coffee or lunch or meeting coming up with a senior associate or partner in Goodwin's Life Sciences group. And yeah, you're a good associate, you're a good law student, you know, you've done your research, but you're really thinking, how do I sort of navigate this conversation? How do I look smart, but not like trying to be too smart, not trying to be impressive, but being memorable and otherwise leave a good impression? You know, my initial version of my mentor, I'll show you the difference here. I basically just said, help me prep for a conversation with someone in the life sciences group. What should I know about Goodwin's reputation and recent work in this space? Okay, so it does a pretty good search. It searches a number of different websites. Again, you can click through all of these and sort of see and learn. You've probably done some of this. It gives you some of the recent and notable work in here. It tells you why this matters and some good conversation prep and coaching moment, right? So this is really good. But in reading through this, I was sort of struck with it kind of left me thinking this is a little bit too geeky, right? Like I can't imagine comfortably, like let's sit and talk about recent high stakes deals, or how does thought leadership, especially in antitrust updates or AI drug discovery, like walk me through that. Like it feels weird, and so what I realized is my mentor wasn't really flying at the right level of me as a summer associate. So I had to go back in and change it. And I'm going to show you what I did. And this is sort of the lesson of this. Once you start building your mentor, don't be afraid to change it. It's probably going to really not be good at first, and it probably won't behave the way you want it to, right? So here is the interface. These are the instructions, okay? So before, I just had the part I highlighted was not in there. I just said, I'm a summer associate at Goodwin. I'm an incoming 3L at Stanford. After playing with this, I realized it kept on giving me responses that kind of assumed a level of expertise I didn't have or I didn't feel comfortable like presenting. So I added this. I am not a practicing lawyer yet, and I seriously do not know much about the realities of practicing. Keep your advice at the right level and don't assume I am expert knowledge yet. That doesn't even make sense, but I have expert knowledge yet. So I changed that and I played with the, let me just update that quick. And I'm going to go back to my bot and I'm going to show you the difference that made. Okay, that's updated. Make sure you always update. And I redid the exact same question, okay? So I updated it, same question I had in the previous one. Now notice what it does. Similar research, but it's basically breaking this down in very sort of easy to understand terms. Bottom line here, why it matters as a summer associate. And it sort of breaks down why this research is helpful to you. Here, transaction and deal momentum. Does the research and says tips or tip to ask during your conversation. Inquire about the range of representation role that the team plays on sell side, buy side, and whether summer associates get exposure to diligence or drafting, or even first year associates. You can say that. Same here, pro tip, reflection prompt. It's being more like a mentor, and it's talking to you as a summer. Now, I just want to show you a good example of this live here. So to show that, okay, I asked one question and I want to have a conversation with this AI bot right now, and really sort of help me understand. So I'll say something like this. This is really helpful. Thank you. I really want to get a sense for what the realities of first-year associates are on M&A deals in life sciences. Obviously, Goodwin's a preeminent law firm in that. Their track record is stellar. And I just want to know if I'm going to get a whiff of any of that work as a first-year associate, what kind of work it would be. And probably more importantly is I really want to get a sense for, like, what do they expect out of a first year? Like, what would be exceptional work versus sort of average work? Because I really want to spend time unpacking that and digging into that, both my time as a summer and as well as my third year, and then hopefully as a first year associate at Goodwin. So I really sort of want to investigate that. I'm not sure really how to navigate that conversation. I don't want to be looking at it as like, just give me work. I'm really curious what the work is like, and how to really be good at it. Sort of guide me through how to have that conversation. So you see, I just spoke to it. I didn't overthink the prompt. I wasn't like picking and choosing every single word. I just sort of, and of course the transcription failed, which can happen again. So I will pause this and I'll jump back in and hopefully I can get the transcription to work. Okay, this time the transcription worked and we'll send it, and here we go. This is going to be the response. Okay, so this is really helpful guidance. This is exactly what a mentor should be doing, or a coach, really sort of guiding you through all this. You can see that here. It's flying at the right level. So again, I'll end it there, but remember, don't just fire and forget it with your mentor bot. Really go in and change the instructions, iterate it. If you feel like it's not responding to you the way you want, go in and change it, update it, and try again. It's so much better than just using a blank chat interface. All right, if you have any questions or if you got progress that you want to show, I'd love to see it. Reach out at jkabicki@goodwinlaw.com. I'll see you soon.